All right, so like the commander, I did a little research myself, so you guys might hear some of the same stuff because we do these speeches, so we know what to look for. But good morning, family and friends. Richie, I'm so honored that you asked me to be your guest speaker. 20 plus years of doing anything is an accomplishment, but serving 20 years, 11 months, and 25 days in the Navy commands our respect. It was 21 years ago that a cool local San Diegan who wore cornrows, yes, I said cornrows, oversized clothing, and a sketchy mustache, yes, his clean face and he had a mustache, decided to join the military. At the time, Richie had dropped out of high school and he had been working at a staffing company assembling parts for camelbacks. So he had like a path to join the military. All right, let's think back to 2003. Captain Commander took us back a little bit when Richie was off to boot camp. I was already a seasoned E3 in Okinawa, Japan, enjoying some sun and sushi. The #1 song was In the Club by 50 Cent. I'm sure we all turned up a time or 10 to that. The big movies are Finding Nemo, The Matrix Reloaded, and Pirates of the Caribbean. How fitting, right? The average tank of gas was $1.64. If you have been to the gas station lately, you know that was a long time ago. Richie started his Navy career in dusty Norfolk, Virginia, on board the mighty USS Enterprise. He then transferred to the USS Peleliu in sunny San Diego, where we first crossed paths as E5s. He then completed an IA in Djibouti while attached to the mighty Lou. It was after his IA in 2009 that he met a beautiful young woman by the name of Sarah, who ultimately became his wife and mother to his 2 gorgeous kids. We often joke that the Navy gave Richie a security clearance before he got his GED. So a little history behind that was Richie wanted to see school because they were giving out nice bonuses to ITs, and the Navy said, not so fast, you need a GED before you get to C school. So he did just that. He went back to school, did his little studying, got his GED, and got the C school. So talk about a full circle moment and a testament to it's not where you start, it's where you finish. Richie then completed a tour at 30th NCR before returning back to sea duty on board the USS Cape St. George. He then went to NCTS San Diego, where he finally enjoyed a little short time. I see a few of his NCTS shipmates out here, so shout out to you guys. I will say that he is a true sailor who wasn't scared of a little sea time. I actually think he enjoyed it, and I know that because he's retiring today because he didn't get a sea command that he wanted in San Diego. So I hate that we're here, but I'm happy for you. The stars finally aligned, and he received orders to the USS Theodore Roosevelt, where we served another tour together, but this time in a leadership role. I think we can both agree that the TR was one of our best tours. It's not because the tour was easy or fun, because we were on that ship during the COVID deployment, when the captain got fired, all the things. So it wasn't fun, but we had each other. We ultimately formed what we call a dream team with Richie, myself, and ITC retired Karan McCoy. I was, of course, Michael Jordan. Richie was Scottie Pippen, and Karan was Magic Johnson. Richie was probably the smallest person in the division, but he had the biggest impact. He was a patient and kind leader, but boy, when they pissed him off, he turned into the Tasmanian devil, and he would tear them up. He would be ready to fight the entire shop, and we would literally have to hold him back in the office. It was a sight that you just had to see. I would be personally ready to fight Richie because his memory sucked. And he never wrote anything down. So whenever I talked to him, I would yell at him and say, where's your green book, shipmate? If you serve, you know what the green book is. So we had a lot of green book yelling, shouting matches between us. The highlight of his tour in the TR was when he made Chief Petty Officer. We were all in the office, and when they announced his name on the 1MC, we all screamed at the top of our lungs. I remember it like it was yesterday. If there was anybody who deserved that selection, it was definitely him. If you have ever served with Richie alongside of him, you know that he is a true deck plate leader who really gives a damn about his sailors. He is the get out of bed at 3 a.m. if you need him, the type of chief that will buy you a pack of t-shirts, check on your family, show you how to troubleshoot or set up a circuit while teaching you how to save money at the same damn time. He always maintained a level head, and if you got him to yell or curse, you almost felt like you let down like a parent, and you would feel bad. Richie was probably, or without a doubt, the best LPL that I served with, hands down. After the TR, he reported to the Joint Chiefs of Staff in Washington, D.C., where he finally enjoyed some downtime with the family. I don't really know what he did there because it was like a secret squirrel command in the mountains bunker somewhere. But I do know that they toured a lot, ate a lot of ice cream, spent some time with family. He ultimately turned into a soft girl dad, teaching his daughter how to make eggs and sizzle up some Spam. He really, really loves Spam. And worked on some martial arts with little Richie. Like the true sailor that he is, he then decided to take a tour to Bahrain on the USS Century, and he's finished his tour at FRC Southwest. All kidding aside, I can honestly say that you are one of the best ITs and humans that I've had the honor and privilege to know. You're a chief who truly looks out for the sailors, a resident expert, and a true friend to his shipmates. Your career positive attitude, love for your family and friends has made a huge impact on sailors that you mentor both junior and senior alike for years to come. To Sarah, Michaela, and little Richie, I know you guys are happy to have Richie home full time. For those of you that don't know, he plans on helping Sarah homeschool the kids, and I say helping loosely because I've chopped quite a few of his evals and awards, and let's just say he's not the best primary teacher, so Sarah, keep him in the background. And with that being said, I actually got you a new uniform item. It says homeschool guide. So you can wear this going forward. Today is a sad day for the Navy since we have to say farewell to this extremely talented sailor. But as with all of us that have made the Navy a career, there's a time that we are ready for a new challenge, and Richie, today that is where you are. Again, I am very humbled and honored that you asked me to be your guest speaker. I consider you a shipmate, but more importantly, I consider you a great friend and a brother for life.